Okay, I do believe we're alive right now, but I don't know if it's going to be that stable. It's streaming on one Wi-Fi network on the one phone, streaming on another Wi-Fi network on this phone. Both of them are not the fastest. They should work. Martin, wil ek hom hallo sê vir die mense?
Your camera's not going to survive this one.
One of technically the man who married my dad's sister, my uncle.
Hi
Soos sê my
everyone.
oom. Thank you for joining us. Ek's besig om nou soos in te tune. So ek is nou offisieel besig om live te gaan. As die ding actually live gaan, dan weet ek ten minste die Wi-Fi netwerk is stable. So I
Okay.
tune now. No,
Holding thumbs.
all the thumbs exactly. That's what's happening right now.
Enjoy the show, guys.
Dankie Martin. Die hele
Okay.
stream gaan vandag oor familie.
That's true.
Yeah, like it's all about family, and technically that's why we're where we are right now. You know, we've driven to where exactly are we?
Klerksdorp. In the
Klerksdorp.
Northwest Province.
In the North Province in South Africa, and it's like instantly, as soon as we got here, just this manic energy coming from the family, and I know, okay, we're here again. Say thank you.
You're at a good place.
We're at a good
Enjoy.
place. Baie
Enjoy
dankie,
everyone.
Dankie Josie so het man. Hey Northern Lolo, thank you for joining us as well when it rains. Sending you so much love as well, my friend. Thank you. Are you a family, friends? Are you with family? Like that's the biggest question I have for you right now. Are you a family? If you're not with family, why aren't you a family? If you don't want to talk about that, then you don't need to. I appreciate you sharing this time with me. Thank you for being my family as well. Might be by extension, might not be by blood, but it definitely is by choice. And I appreciate you. How are you doing, Northern Lolo? It's been a while, my friend. I haven't actually had a proper chat with you in a while. And thank you for joining us as well, Naren. How are you doing? I'm completely naive, so please do, call me out if I'm being a little bit, I want to say stupid, but they say unknowing. Do you celebrate Christmas in India? Is it a big thing in India? Is it something that you prescribe to? Do you enjoy it? I think I might move the camera to the grass. I'm sitting on a bunch of rocks right now, technically. Stoned pallets, but yeah, rocks. Okay. Let's see. Technically, let me show you where I am right now. Look at how pretty this place is. There's a big ass bog of water gathering there. Trees everywhere. It's nice. I'm having a good time. I'm gonna probably get eaten by mosquitoes tonight. But it do be like that sometimes. Okay, let's see if the stream is gonna be stable on the grass here. Okay, let me lift it a little bit up on this side. A little bit more. I think we're kind of level. Yes, my kids and pets. That sounds amazing when it rains. So, I'm curious. Are you celebrating this holiday from the religious perspective? Or more so things that we do right now as a part of this religious system when it comes to, celebrating Christmas, when in fact, none of it is actually the official Christmas celebratory method, if you will. The whole Christmas gift giving is pagan, technically. The whole tree decoration is an old German tradition. The whole story of Jesus being born in a manger, technically not that accurate either. There's so much in this day right now, and yet we don't actually realize the significance of the amount of cultures that have contributed to being where it is we are right now. Uh, 7 of 9 cents Christmas cuddles. Thank you. I appreciate your Christmas cuddles. Sending them right back. I wonder if the connection is stable right now. I noticed that I have like 1 bar. Sorry if it's like 1 FPS stream right now. Do forget me. Morning to you, Vintique. It's been forever, friend. How have you been? How's life been treating you? The stream just dropped. I think the stream on the Reddit side just dropped. It might have. How warm is it? It's warm. I'm sweating a little bit. It's definitely warm. Goodness, I don't even know if you can hear me right now when it rains. Food morning to you as well. I think we have to move. I think we'll have to move. The internet is being a little bit of a spice machine right now. Let's see. Let's see if I move somewhere else, if it's going to be a little bit better. What happens if I move us all the way here? Yeah. Yeah. There it drops. It just dropped on the Reddit side of things. Mm-hmm. The little kid is watching me. Man, I don't have signal here. Let me keep us a little bit moving. Ek het net 'n bietjie sein probleme. Ja, as ek beweeg om op die gras te gaan sit. Seker of die sein bietjie beter is sal wees. The chaos is part of the fun. Whoa. How can I stream on RPAN right now? Okay. I'm gonna try and get this thing to be as stable as it possibly can be. I don't know if it is right now. It might have dropped again. We're trying. It's so hot. Oh goodness, I'm like melting as I'm sitting here right now. I want to get out of the sun. Like I feel my arm sitting a little bit in the sun. But I also have a limited range when it comes to where the Wi-Fi actually picks up. We should be fine. Hopefully we're live actually again. Maybe this stream today will be a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more choppy. Hopefully it actually works out the way it's supposed to. I'll check. I don't have enough time today necessarily, but I'll check. I'll walk around in the general area, see if there is more place to actually stream properly. Cousin. Hey, Cable. Zoals Anne Meense, daar goeie wel. DDO is van India af. Mixed to Deaf, where are you from, friend? Do tell us, so I can tell my little cousin. Breng je gezicht hier zo. Want dat kan je zien op YouTube, want dat kan je niet zien op Reddit, nee. There we go, little cousin. How old are you, Dion? Neon? 7 years old. What is your current English proficiency? Can you speak English?
Yes, a little.
A little bit. Okay, he's trying. Hey cousin, you have friends saying hi to you, dude. Hey Cable, is there a festival back there? There's just a bunch of family members. So you could basically say yes. Yes. How are you doing, Cable? It's nice to have you here, dude. It's been forever. How's Christmas treating you? I was asking Naren, but I don't know if the stream dropped before you could actually answer me. How do you celebrate Christmas in India? Like now we have 2 friends from India, Cable, Naren. How do you celebrate? Yo, what's up, fam? Outside live. Yeah, we're outside again, dude. Like, let me try and show you again what it looks like here. Like, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. But all of the beautiful spots are not in Wi-Fi range. I wish that you see that spot right there is where I could sit, but I can't because the Wi-Fi doesn't fucking pick up there. I tried. I do try. USA Mixed to Deaf. Thank you for letting me know, friend. How is your time in the USA right now? How's Christmas? How has the current political climate been around? Just what's happening in the world, dude. Goodness. Are you a family? Mixed to Deaf. Are you a family? That's what I'm really interested in. Hey cousin, hey cousin. And what's the toy in your hand? Goodness, what is this? I guess a type of bow?
No, kitty.
A ketty, technically. So we have this word in Afrikaans, it's called a ketty, which technically works with the same principle. It has 2 anchor points, something, you know, that has some bounce back. I'm thinking of potential energy rather. You know, you can create potential energy and then you create or you add these little, do you do it like this? Do you hook it onto that? One on this side, one on that side. And then you pull it like this. and then you let it go. Very cool. You want to shoot me with it? I can try it, but I'd rather have you shoot me. How about that? You can shoot my back. How does that sound? He's gonna he's gonna pseudo murder me. Then you gonna know. Okay, well, congrats on 7. Congrats on 7. Christmas in India is like a patchwork celebration. Random people doing random things, but fun. Technically, miss. Oh, you need to try again. Maybe I'll sit back a little bit so you can actually see me get hit. Try again. You can shoot harder, oh. Try and hurt me, dude. Try and hurt me. I challenge you to try and hurt me. Oh! Doesn't hurt that much. Yeah, it's a little bit of a ketty. So the reason he's using the word ketty, because in Afrikaans, we have this toy that has 2 rubber bands attached to like a little V stick, and then it has a little pouch or a piece of skin that you can kind of furl around something, you know, rock or whatever, and then you pull that back and you launch that thing. The amount of kids that have gotten hurt, lost eyes, have shot windows out because of ketties is probably in the hundreds here in South Africa. Just stopping by to say what's up. Lane, you're still here for the bit. Thank you, man. But fun. So what I wanted to say, Cable, is technically every single Christmas tradition, no matter where it's celebrated, is patchwork. It is amalgamation of a bunch of different traditions coming together. We eat different foods. Here in South Africa, we braai, you know, for Christmas. We're going to have a barbecue. It's hot as balls outside. It's not even close to what the traditional Christmas scene is in America, you know, no snow, no wearing of jackets, no, nah. Like, we don't even do trees. Do we have a tree? Do you have a Christmas tree here? You do? We don't. Yeah, we don't even do Christmas trees. But mostly because our family is a little bit more on the Christian side, so technically only 2. Merry Christmas to you, Ronnie. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Merry Christmas to you. It's so nice of you to join us here. Technically, only 2 to 3% of Indians are Christians. We don't celebrate religiously, but as kids, we had 10 days of holidays leading up to the New Year's. Best times of the year. I am with family. I'm happy to hear that, Naren. Only 10 days? So now I'm curious, actually, how does your vacation structure work around if you only get 10 days after Christmas, or 10 days of holidays leading up to the New Year's? I joined us with So, like, do you not have vacation? Are you like going to school up until like the 15th or up until like the 20th of December? Like, how does that work for you, Naren? Hey, Ventique, thank you for joining us again, my friend. That's cool. No, you, unique. So cool. Life is good. William's joy.
Let me know.
Oh, he's mij. Oh, why donkey? Woo! My uncle just brought me some marijuana nugs. Dit is 'n plant wat jy kan tee maak van. Gooi 'n bietjie water bo dit. Right. Right? Like amper soos lemoene. Nice. That's very nice of my uncle. Like, it's so weird as well, because I wanted to bring some for myself, and I was like, you know what? I don't need to, because with Christmas and with family members, don't need any of it. And then one of my uncles brings me some. I really like that. Oh, I'm like celebrating Christmas right now. Thank you for joining me. What shampoo do you use? So that you cannot use the same shampoo? I think organics today, like the shampoo and conditioner together. If you must know, friend. Thank you for asking as well, for being interested. Life is good. I am a solo soul, but I have family close by. I'm happy that you're willing to spend this time with us, my friend. Thank you for being willing to say that as well. It's okay to be solo sometimes. That's a slingshot. Yes, thank you when it rains. That's the English word I was looking for. We call it a ketty. K-E-T-T-I-E, like K-E-T-T-I-E, ketty. You look like Lee. I look like a human being, dude. I have two eyes, I have a mouth and a nose, I have these hand thingies. Huh?
Fingers.
Yo, aren't they weird? Don't you think this is weird? The fact that we have hands? My arms turn into smaller arms. Slingshot, yes, it is. That's definitely Afrikaans word for it again. What's Ketty? That's the one when it rains. Christmas is patchwork, yes. English and Christianity are both patchwork in my own regards. You're completely right, Ninja, literally. We eat baklava, cod for Italian. Cod, like the fish? Bongan? Thank you for telling me that. Like, friends, actually, if you'd be willing to, do share with me the traditions, the practices that you have around Christmas. Is je hartseer, meneer? One of my cousins is crying. I don't know if you heard it for a little bit. Cod for Italian. Snow Christmas is gonna get that someday. I don't know. What, Cable? Snow Christmas. I'm gonna get that someday. Are you talking about getting a snowy Christmas? Hey, Megan! Hey! Stop with the fall! One of my other cousins. So many family members. We got like a month of holidays from
Month of holidays.
Diwali. Diwali.
Diwali.
Diwali.
Diwali.
You know what Diwali means? I don't know what Diwali means either. Oh, good idea. You can put it right there and we can drop it down like that. Ooh, then it's level. I'm happy that my cousin is like using one of his arrows to help me stabilize my tripod. This little machine. But really,
As jy my bro.
what another pretty means to say. My dad's brother.
How are you guys? Afrikaans is, hoe gaan dit met julle binne? En girls.
Dat mag toch een keer of twee van de mensen verstaan.
Ons hoop regtig waar dit gaan goed met julle mense. En as julle my sien op Facebook en al die smart apps, is toeval. Baie toeval.
Heeltemal toevallig.
Ook julle man. Like julle almal, hoor. En stuur vir my asseblief tog julle likes. En ook vote vir my vir Mr Universe.
Thank you. I'll give him a like patchwork. So Christmas was max 10 days holiday. Okay, it makes sense. Indeed leads to the best combinations and colors.
Best
Or
combination.
there's guess it changes state by state. That's curious. So what's happening here? We have a few friends from India. I asked them, you know, what do they do to celebrate Christmas in India? And apparently, in different places of India, they also celebrate differently, which is it makes sense.
Yay!
Yay! That's a nice Christmas gift from Mel. Try it, Cable, just out of the blue, dude. I'm very happy. Crush it and sniff it. That would be a little bit extremely. Thank you for the helpful Bongan. IG, most here are Indians. I don't know if everyone here, we have a few friends here. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us, Kira Burb. How are you doing, my friend? How's the family? Are you back with the family? Are you with Space Rocker Bear? Is Space Rocker Bear with you, with the rest of the family? How is that working? If you'd be willing to share, my friend. I'm really curious about family today. I remember taking a world's religions course in high school, and after hearing about each one, it's okay, thank you, Liam. I'll see you in a bit, dude. And each one being like, there's so many similarities. What gives with the anger towards one another? Boils down to people can suck. Ninja, I feel if anything, that is that is the truth. People can, by occasion, suck a little bit, but I feel if we can realize on some sort of fundamental level that we're not that different. I think genuinely one of the best ways to, get someone to be your friend, if you will, is to make them realize that we're not that different. And when I first got here, like at this venue, my uncles were feeding me alcohol basically instantaneously. We had to take 2 shooters upon stopping here because we're behind, and again, that is this relatability thing, this, oh, you are in the same state of mind that I am in right now, right? And this encouragement to get us to be in that state of mind. And I had this conversation with my dad on the way here. I'm a big supporter slash believer in the power of psychedelics when it comes to changing our lives and changing the way we see the world. And it's something I'm so passionate about because I genuinely believe it helped me save my own life. I don't think the actual thing, the actual experience saved my life, but it helped me illuminated a way for me to save my life. If you wil. Nee, ja. Wil jy jou pyl uithaal? Maar baie dankie vir die klippies. My cousin is bringing me some rocks to prop up my stream tripod with. Okay, jy kan uithaal so. Dan kan ek so maak. En kan. There we go. Bye, dankie man. So like I was in the car and I'm having this conversation with him, and he basically gets to this defensive point where it's like, oh, you know, and I mentioned to him that I've never tried to force anything on you, and he's like, oh no, you have forced me, and I'm like, oh, forcing is something very different, you know. And then as soon as we get here, there is this encouragement. Let's get your Bye. There we go. And then, like, there was this encouragement, you know, like, oh, you're here, take shooters. And, you know, in the same way that he thought that I could potentially be forcing him, you know? Oh, I'll stick it. Oh! In the same way that he could consider me trying to force him into trying this thing, you know, the psychedelic substance. Technically, it happens with alcohol as well. It happens with coffee. It happens with pretty much everything we do. And we do that because we want to be familiar. We want to relate. We want to feel closer to another person. Family. And we do that in different ways. And the way we do that can sometimes be a little bit jarring. The other person might not see it in the same way that you are trying to project it as into the outside world. But I feel that is where we can grow. Just by realizing that we aren't that different as human beings. We aren't that different to our family members. We're just human beings. Monkey indeed, no consideration. Monkey indeed. People can also be very limited and divisive. I feel that is just humans 101, Cable, but you're completely right, Brother Bear. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Why do you tell kids next to you to smell drugs? You got those OG runs. Dude, what is drugs though? This is a plant. It's literally plants, you know? The same way that I would ask my cousin to smell a flower. This is the flower of a plant. Nothing is gonna happen to him. He's going to smell it. And in his perceived reality, I've told him that it's tea, you know? So he's like, tea leaves, relaxo. You're the one that creates the trip inside your own brain. Bye-bye. You're the one tripping out though. Tripping out, Core. You got those OG runs. I'm happy, bro. I'm so happy, Annual. Also, what leads to our greatest, but also what leads to our greatest gifts. We recognize limitation because we are powerful. We are potential. We have the potential to go beyond them, I'm guessing. Weed isn't a drug. You've just been brainwashed to think that. There we go. Bongin, I'm happy that you understand that as well. You know, especially since people are so frantic, you know, the word drug kind of encapsulates everything bad in their mindset. But your coffee, alcohol that you drink, the medication that you put in your body, all of it's drugs. All of it. You know, it's just these chemicals that affect your body in different ways. And THC, technically we have these endocannabinoid systems in our bodies. We experience these THC molecules by smoking it, inhaling it. I wasn't encouraging my cousin to start smoking weed, and he's like, oh, what's weed? I'm like, oh yeah, weed is this plant that creates THC, and if you smoke on that, no. I was like, oh, this is tea, you know? Because for now, he gets to believe whatever I wanted to believe because I'm the adult in this exchange. Stop the brainwashing, dude. Relax. Is jy Afrikaans? Ek is. Never. Ek is Afrikaans. Ek neem aan jy's ook Afrikaans as jy dink ek is Afrikaans. Thankfully, people are waking up to this, and places like this stream are becoming more openly available. I'm so grateful that you're willing to share space in this space with us as well. Share space in this space with us as well, sure. Ninja, I genuinely, you're part of what we're trying to do, man. You're part of this want to be less limited, want to be less divisive towards one another. And it makes me happy because if it wasn't just for, all of us doing the same thing, if I tried to do all of it by myself, I am guaranteed to fail 100%, 100% of the time. And yet, because we're doing this together, we actually have the ability to succeed. Yes, Afrikaans, Festival of Lights, Diwali. Thank you so much for actually, educating me as well, Kevin. The most definite will be opening up. Absolutely. Hey, Uncle. Again, Kira, it's so nice to have you here. Is Uncle Becky here? Communication is the way. Mostly food traditions. Chestnuts, fish and tuna and pasta. Italians keep Christmas quiet. It's all about family and celebrating tradition. That's beautiful, Bongen. Thank you for sharing that with me. It's so crazy as well because now you have this Estia and you're a lot smaller. Thank you, Christian. I'm sorry. Oh, my heart. Oh, I see. I just suddenly, okay, so this is what I imagined. I left about maybe like 3 and a bit hours ago from Christian's place. He specifically told me, send me a message when you get where you are. I get here, I'm like manically trying to, set up my stream. My family members want me to take shots of them in the midst of this panic. And I stream, and then I see Christian's message, coming in, and he's like, oh, you look so small. And then as soon as he said, I look so small, I just imagined this towering monster, throwing shade over me because I didn't call him. When I got here, I'm sorry, Christian, I'm safe, dude. I'm safe. Thank you for being here with us. How does it look? How does it look on the stream? I'm curious, actually. I hope it's watchable. Marvin is here as well. Says, hey, I heard you like space. So we gave you some space so you can space in your space while you space. I love you. I love you, Marvin. Thank you for saying that, for sharing with us as well, man. Kid seems happy with all of you. Wishing all a happy Christmas from Dublin, Ireland. Loves, thank you. I appreciate you. Sending you love as well. Have a happy holiday. Goeie geseënde Kersfees en sit vas in Berlin. Ek sit vas in Berlin. Het is so lekker om die Afrikaanse taal te hoor. So lekker om jou hier te hê. Dankie dat jy ons join, my vriend. Studio so baie liefde. I'm with the family and heading back to Space Rocket Bear next week, as long as our little one doesn't have COVID. Testing today. Hopefully not, Kira Burp. Oh, dankie Appa. I wish you the very happiest day ever, sweet brother Estian. Enjoy the beautiful family. Thank you. I'm gonna try, close to the end of this stream, to show you the family a little bit, if the Wi-Fi will allow, but we'll see when we get there. Bye, new friend. Thank you, Ninja, for saying hi and bye. How's little Miss Marley? Sleeping in my arms, rocking back and forth. Suddenly I have an extreme amount of mounting pressure to say the right things, since there is a baby within earshot of me, Ninja. Thank you for the bear. Husband and I each had trouble with involuntary rocking back and forth well beyond the years they were babies. I wonder, does it become a part of your behavior, your patterns, what's the word I'm looking for? Habits, I guess. Just to rock back and forth when you're holding onto something, or a baby, or having something in your arms. I'm waiting to go back to work and start rocking when I stand still. Oh, that's hilarious. How much time do you actually get off, Ninja? I don't know if there is that much of a incentive or honoring of, like fathers when it comes to paternal leave. Hello, Mindaki. I hope so, though. I hope so. Like, I'm happy that you got to spend some time with your child, man. Merry Christmas Eve, Melty. Ibier, thank you, friend. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to every single one of you, friends. I hope you get to spend some time with family, friends. Like, I'm tripping out a little bit seeing all of my family members again. I have a very, very, very little cousin. He's technically turning two this year, and it is the son of my dad's brother. We technically had him at the age of 52. Had a brand new kid at the age of 52, and he calls my dad saying like he doesn't know if he should cry or he should laugh, or he should be excited about. But seeing this little being, in our lives, watching him grow up as well, watching him grow up, having a bunch of older siblings, it's surreal. It's so surreal watching this little dude become his own person already. Oh, my brother is just show off. My brother, my mom, my other brother, my sister. I'm gonna have to go say hello to them as soon as they stop. Hey, salty, melt more, Merry Christmas, Mass more in Spanish. Thank you for joining us. It's so nice to have you here, Salty. Slav is here as well. Meltmore, my brother. I'm waiting for Magical Santa to rock up on the horizon. He is late. Slav, what can I tell you other than be patient, be hopeful? Santa will come. I'm sure Santa will come. Leave him some weed cookies. I can have up to 35 weeks. The government of Canada lets the parents take 40 weeks between the two, and the most one can take is 35 weeks. So I'm taking 6 weeks. Ooh, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, Ninja. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? It's weird that you have to choose who gets to spend the time. That's a little bit odd, but I understand. At least they do give you that time. Hey, Candace, thank you for joining us, my friend. It's so nice having you here. Sending you love. So much love. I don't know if Lane is still here, but sending Lane some love as well. Lee is joining us. So good to see you, Estienne. I'll be with my parents and my 2 kids for the next few days. Life is beautiful. Estienne, Candace, hey to you. Thank you for sharing it with me, Lee. I hope you have an amazing time, Brother Bear. Parents and kids. I hope it's a beautiful time, my friend. I've missed you. Thank you for joining us here again and for spending some time with us. Wish I could jump through the screen and meet the fam in person. Kira Burb, my family will eat you alive. Literally, eat you alive. My family is all crazy. All gas, no brakes. Christmas was always hectic when I was a kid, to the point where I would volunteer to work Christmas as a teenager until I found my wife, more or less. That's curious, Ninja. Every Christmas? And was this during your later teenage years, like 16, 17, 18, when you were feeling a little bit more grunge, you wanted to get away from your family? That is trippy. Working during Christmas to get away from your family. Because it's too intense. I'm watching my little cousins run around. Yo, Isak! It's a cool bike that you'd also hit. Yeah. Bam, and boom, and vroom. It's baie cool, ek is jaloers. Ek kan nie mense dit hier ry nie. Onthou tannie hoe ons gejag het vir daai goeters. Like my cousin is on one of those. Hulle mamma, kom ek staan op.
Die internet people.
My internet peepers.
Lekker die internet people.
Yeah, say hello, say hello. The mense kyk.
Lekker mense.
There we go. One of my other cousins. Ooh, I had a crazy dream of you. You left SA, came to live on our farm in a cabin we had built for you. A few of your friends came along as well, and we had a crazy celebration. You and my husband were dancing like crazy, and we had a huge feast. It was super random dream. It sounds like an absolute dream. It sounds blessed. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, Candace. So many cousins. Alles is up. Hey Dion, gaat het met jou? Ek like je nieuwe haircut.
Dankie.
Hallo. Hallo jij, alsjeblieft. Alsjeblieft. Hallo, alsjeblieft. Hallo, alsjeblieft. Hallo, alsjeblieft. Hallo, turkies.
Is jy live op wat? Reddit?
Reddit en YouTube.
En YouTube? Dis so laat ek join. Ek het jou naam vergeet.
Estiaan. Melkmore.
Melkmore.
Is dit nou die?
Ja,
Hallo
dis
my
fyn.
man.
Maar ons net een op YouTube wat kyk. Jou laat Ai, ek kom
Ja, YouTube is al weer 'n hele jaar.
Wat se hond?
And he's streaming He's streaming my stream on the stream. Streamception. Oh goodness! Ah, the cringe! Make it stop! I'm laughing because no. My brain is getting instantly damaged.
Hoe gaan hy doodgaan?
Christmas is always hectic when I was a kid. Then you can still blame us, Dion. Divorced parents, oh, can't do that to holidays.
Ek ook.
Ja, technisch. He also is the child of a divorced parent. Jou ma is terug though, isn't he? Is hy terug in South Africa?
Ek was saam met hulle.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like technically, he. Ja, dis. Why do you bring it to me?
Huh?
Why do you bring it to me? Martin. What? Exactly. I guess after the short card, there's a card there. So, like, what was I about to say? Something about getting divorced. His parents divorced, and then his mom remarried and moved to New Zealand
With me.
with him. Like, imagine not only being divorced, but moving to a different country, having your parents in different countries. The whole mission of coming back as well. Dion, you've seen some shit though.
Ja, wolke op bo is mooi.
You're still going to see a lot more. Die wolke?
Daarbo was mooi.
Ek gaan net 'n bietjie vir jou 'n video wys van so 'n wolk wat ek geneem het actually in Pretoria. It's almost
Hoe
like
sit in my kamer?
you come on Wi-Fi. Vol streepies. Pas jou kamer. Is jy seker though? Like
Ek moet maar release kry want ek ken nie die password.
the stream is gonna finish soonish, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry. Like within the next while, the stream will finish. Can you believe? A while can be any measure of time. I'm just gonna.
Jy self gerou wat?
Nee, ek het my pa het saam gery.
O.
Ja, in die Amarok. Hy het my gaan haal in Pretoria. Ek het 'n bietjie gaan kuier by 'n vriend vir rukkie. Touch my camera through the fence. Yes. Thank you for the silver friend. Probably about 14 years old when I started doing that. Ninja, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm sorry that you didn't get to have that close family environment, but I'm happy to know that you get to create that close family environment now.
Ek gaan net gou gaan check wat is met jou.
Cool, yeah. Oh, it's... One of my cousins is crying about someone throwing his ball. Oh, such a cute popper's right. She's killing me. Oh, I'm melting. My heart is melting just thinking about all of the good times to be spent. Some oddie warm
Goodbye, my
chicken
neef.
sticky. Ek sê jy nou weer sien, dit gaan 'n bietjie
Ja.
gesels. So.
Ja.
It's gonna get cells. Oh, right? Definitely. I can't wait, Kira. I'm laughing because I can see both the joy and the anxiety on your face. That's what it's like right now, Lee. Family is beautiful, but also challenging for extended periods of time. Don't forget to breathe. Thank you, Lee. I'm trying to stay sane as much as I can right now. So much love. Right, Jovan? I'm losing it, Papa, Jovan. I wish I was this close to my cousins, and I am an only child too. You can be. You can be. You know, I feel we allow ourselves to be more open than not with certain people as well. I try to be as open as I can be because I know I'm just human being. Just like everybody else is. That's the thing. If you can find a commonality, like if you can find a reason to trust someone faster, do it. Absolutely do it. My Christmas would start at one parent's house, eat breakfast, go to the other parents, open gifts, eat another meal, off the relative's house, on the other side, eat, to another house, eat, then home for a final meal. Never a moment to enjoy it. From 3 years old until I got sick of it. Sorry to hear that. I can't imagine how rough that would have been, but it helps create a kinder person with the right guidance. This dude is kind though. This dude listens. Like I've never met, how old are you?
30.
A 13-year-old that listens, bro. they're very, very lacking.
Waar sit ek die sak?
My sock.
Ja.
Ek kan in daai kamer daar so slaap. Ek dink so daai waar ons 6 beddens is.
Ja.
Yeah, what's up? He's like, wants to help me with my bag. I haven't done anything yet. I feel a little bit amazed for 3 years. Sorry to hear that. No, Ninja, thank you for sharing your experience as well. Love, hope you're well. Friends, thank you for joining me here, for spending this time. I am going to say goodbye for now. We'll be here again around the same time tomorrow. Maybe I'll actually find a Wi-Fi spot where I can have some of the family in the background. I appreciate you being family in this moment with me. Whoa, did I miss one? This is the little wise cousin, hey? It is, Jovan, it really is. I talked about you before, even when you weren't here. Hi, Jovan, I'm doing very well, and I hope you are thriving. Have a beautiful holiday weekend. Every one of you friends, I hope you have an amazing time. I hope you celebrate with family, with friends, with loved ones, and if you don't, know that you're loved nonetheless. I appreciate you sharing the space, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, friends.